First of all, we have the Tarot. You've got the Son of Swords, the Ten of Swords, Strength, Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. So Cancer, I'm seeing this as you have recently been experiencing some struggles. I think you have been feeling like the world is against you, feeling like you were perhaps onto something, you were making gains, developments, and finding success, and then somebody literally pulled the rug from under your feet, you fell down, and 10 swords hit you in the back. This feels to me very much like a lot of what's troubling you might be in your mind. You may have escalated things that aren't actually as big a problem as you think they are. So take some comfort in that. I don't see any of what you're suffering from at the moment as permanent. There is a temporary difficulty, but it looks as if you can get through this in July. We've got the Four and Five of Pentacles here. I feel like that shows that you're moving towards something better. You're moving away from the troubles, and as long as you have a balance of work, rest and play, as long as you're looking after yourself and you are working hard on what it is that you're trying to achieve, you're going to make some better progress. You also have Strength here, which is a really great card. It shows me that you have that sort of tenacity, that energy within you. You still have that sort of raw, like a lion, and you're just like, yes, I am going to beat this. I am going to beat whatever is bringing me down, and I'm going to prove everyone wrong, and I'm going to show them that I can reach my goals, I can find success, I can lose all the weight or start up the business, turn my life around. I feel like for a lot of you, July is the month of this year that is really going to flip your situation around. So if you have been in a place of struggle, that struggle starts releasing and you start seeing a much better outlook for yourself. But like I say, I feel like the key for you in July, Cancer, is to have balance. So you need to make sure that you are giving an adequate amount of time to every aspect of your life. Make sure that you aren't beating yourself up. Make sure that you allow yourself time to have a rest, allow yourself time to do nothing, but also work hard. You need to be working. Wherever you focus your energy, that's where you're going to see results. So if you're not actually putting in any effort, then you're not going to progress. But if you start to put a plan in action, baby steps, you're going to see results, and you're going to see that the struggles, the troubles, the difficulty starts to fall away. And I mean, it's still going to be tough, because when I see this card, I always feel like it is a balance. If one area shifts, then this is all going to fall apart. So you have to it's about balance. Basically, July is going to be a month of balance for you, I feel. So just make sure that you have, maybe get a planner if you haven't already got one, and allocate time. Make sure you're having a certain amount of time to chill. Then you've got time to work. Block it out, and I think that might help you. But yeah, anything is possible. The opportunities are still there. The only limit is you. So if you just focus and find a balance in July, you can totally turn your life around, Cancer. And any struggle that you may have been experiencing, it looks as if you're going to be on the road to recovering from that and really setting yourself up for future success. But let's look at the Oracle cards now to get a little bit of further insight on this. So we have got transformation. We have got you're not alone. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Your hard work is paying off. And we have also got the crocodile as your spirit animal. So I really like this. I think that this is true. I think that July is a transformational month for you, Cancer. It says here that this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. I feel like that's exactly what I was just saying. And that perhaps it is just a month where you just allow things to develop in the way that they're happening. Don't question things. Just sort of lean into whatever is happening and, like I say, keep a balance. I feel like this is quite a poignant card for what's happening in the world at the moment. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. Perhaps some of you, perhaps the difficulty that you've had is that you're feeling alone. Perhaps you live alone and you haven't had contact with people for a while. Perhaps you're a person that gets energy from other people and that hasn't really been possible recently. It kind of ties in well with obstacles or detours in the right direction. So whatever the troubles, whatever you've been experiencing, it's happened for a reason, and I do strongly believe that everything does happen for a reason, and sometimes less good things are an experience that we have to go through to sort of appreciate the good times and also to redirect us and perhaps make us think or realise something that without having a bit of struggle, without having a bit of difficulty, we wouldn't react in that way. But your hard work is paying off. So providing you are working and you are sowing the seeds and growing the roots for your project or your personal development in whatever way you're trying to better yourself, it may not look like it now, but it is paying off. You know, you are making progress. And I think for some of you, it's simply that you don't see what's right in front of you. If you look back, perhaps look back to January and where you were at and what it is you wanted to achieve by now. We're at the middle of the year. And look how far you've come. Look how much things have changed. There may have been bumps in the road. There may have been detours. Have they set you in the right direction? July might be a good time to really think about how you've grown and where you're at now, and then just set yourself on a better path for the final half of the year. Now you've also got the crocodile as your spirit animal, and I often see this character as a bit cunning, a bit something to be wary of, but I'm actually seeing it more positively today. Today I'm getting a feeling of sort of quiet happiness, a sort of feeling within you that things will be okay, and I think that I get a feeling that it's you sort of lying in wait for a sign, you know, like something to pounce on, get your teeth stuck into. You know, maybe that is it. Maybe this month is just about you pouncing on the thing that you want, getting your teeth stuck into, and really committing to following that dream and seeing it through. And some of you may have had a recent sort of stagnation in just the motivation element, so perhaps everything is still in place for achieving that goal, but the motivation has been lacking, and it feels like perhaps more of that drive comes back to you in July with the crocodile and the strength card. It feels like that sort of power within you and that inner knowing of what you want, it just comes alive again and opens you up to being able to really go for it and make some progress this month.